And if I blow up, then I blow up, then I get more clients. That's how I've been looking at it.
Yeah.
Ever since I started, that's how I've been looking at it. Because it's like, at the end of the day, look, man, I want to make music, but I also still want to have a life on the side also. I don't want to be going around to gigs and all that, but it would be nice to do that. But for now, it's really based on the artists that I'm working with. That's where my career is based. And it's kind of frustrating also, because now it's like, yo, now I need to wait for this guy.
Yeah, on that.
Are you done with the song, bro?
Because on that one. Because actually on that conversation that we had, right? Because I was like, dog, if you're not releasing something, how I'm looking at it is like, I'm tired of like waiting for a rapper or rappers giving people beats and stuff like that, and then they tell you about Sambro stuff because they don't have money, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, no, F this shit. So one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just make my own my own beats, right, as an artist, and then get to like feature people and release it. But then at the same time, you're facing challenges because people, they want this kind of beats too. But then at the same time, I wanna make my own music, see, and then I gotta be making beats, gotta be keeping up with like the vibe, how people make beats right now, because there are kids coming through, and then time is going and stuff like that. So I was like, at the same time, you gotta be out there promoting yourself, playing the role of an artist, playing the role of
basically being DJ Khaled.
and at the same time being DJ Khaled at the same time, and like also thinking of like getting published and stuff like that. So that's like also too much work. But then at the same time, I saw it as like, okay, but then I'd prefer to go this route, right? It's gonna take much time the way I see it, but then it's much more better. Unlike it's much more better when I take risk myself, unlike relying on a person. You see, and just waiting, and then okay, for example, start with the composition. I compose a certain beat, I'm imagining my stuff, right? Composing the beat, and then a rapper comes through and then records this type of thing. You want to impress Samachita, his guys and everything, and my mindset is not there, right? And now I'm like placing hope on that kind of guy.
That's the lotto ticket.
I mean,
it's a lottery. You're not sure.
You're not
sure.
It's like
that track might get squashed, guys. They come through. I have so much on this computer. This computer has stories. There's hundreds of songs, hundreds. I'd say maybe even thousands of songs that have no jokes over the past 5 years of people who've come through. They record and then they get lost. They don't want to make music anymore. There's no more money. They're not interested in music. It was just a phase, or they're just scrapping that, and now your track that you hoped was the one. And they're like, okay, fine, stop. So you see, then you're like, there's your dream crushed.
I think to actually add on that, this is one of the worst experiences I've actually had, and it kind of plays on to that. I even kind of gave up hope on that. You know?
Use names. We want to hear names.
Nah. I'm not about to start about that.
It's always better. Makes it more interesting.
I watched Beef and
just write it on a piece of paper.
Guys, believe me. Don't worry. I watched Beef and I don't like what I've seen there, so I might as well keep it to myself for now and whatnot. But anyway, I definitely get what you did. It's the same sound bite. I gave a beat. He was say, yeah, sure, it's cool. Had a similar situation just this week, you know, like guys, like this is the thing. It's like I really what you say. It's like the guy says, look, man, send me a beat, see what happens. Cool. I did the first track with him. It worked okay. Yes, got my recognition. It's all good. All right. Now I was like, I need a second beat. I need to I want to shoot a video. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, I trust this guy. You know what, not, because you always hope that this artist you trust, because this relationship is unique. He's like, okay, cool, it worked the first time, so it's good, cool. Send me the beats. Like, look, man, I'm shooting a music video this weekend, so you better be there. I'm like, oh, I'm at work. I'm like, man. When it's Saturday, okay, cool, man, come on, this is gonna work. This is I gave him the best of my best. So this time, these are the beats like I had to kind of play on. Like, look, I'm selling these beats. So it's like taking your grocery stuff and say, okay, this guy's gonna pay me back, so I might as well give him for free. guy gone. The money, the business is already not a business anymore. So when you think of that customer, already. So like I know this is an exception to the rule. I take one of my beats that I was supposed to sell, like my sell stash, because I had to make that. Since then, no feedback. No, yo man, yo. So I'm like, yo, I'm waiting for where we shooting the music video at. Disappeared. Ghost. Ghost. And this is not, and it actually applied to all the other rappers. I thought, like, okay, no, I'm just sending them a beat. It'll be like a promotional way of doing it. Since then, I've never gained some sort of. The only thing I gained was a lesson learned. Never to do that again. Rather just do
so
you.
Yeah.
Follow what these guys are like. That's why I'm saying like it's more of a. You can make beats, but at the same time, it's not enough. That's the first step.
Yeah.
Putting yourself out there is the key. That's why with the internet and whatnot, it is important, but nowadays we're just utilizing for useless reasons.
Yeah.
Like this guy, okay, cool, it did that, and it's all about hating and whatnot, and what you know what I'm saying, hoping to use that kind of tool, hoping that you want to get something out of it. Nowadays, like no, do your style, because that's another thing is that it's important to find your sound. That's been the principle since day one.
Day one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It's day one. That's why when I just like, you know what, instead of venting out my frustration and calling out the guy, you're just making the situation worse. You're like, okay, cool, you know what, I got a few beats, I might as well put out my own projects, find out how to finance my own stuff, invest in myself instead of investing in other people. That's the thing with rappers. Hip-hop, man, as much as I love the art form, it's just, that's where it gets diluted. It's not like that genuine, like, okay, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a no, it's a no.
Yeah.
You work with that rejection, like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, even when I said I had a stash for him to say, okay, when I have a beat session, when I sit down, he's just imagining things. You know I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, it's cool, he has a life. But at the end of the day, what about you? Why wasn't the